many of you use AI? Give me a yes or no if you use AI on any kind of regular basis. Let me know if you think AI might also affect your job. If you think AI is going to disrupt employment. If you don't, and I'm going to give you the answer to the second question. The second question is absolutely yes. AI is definitely going to change the way we work and the way we live. It's going to increase the productivity expectation. So maybe if you have kids, maybe getting your kids into a space where they can learn about AI would prepare them for the future and definitely get them ahead of the people that want to live with their head in the sand. We have a whole lot more people that will follow the twerking contest between Megan Thee Stallion and some other female rapper, but they won't take the time to learn the skills that they need to actually be successful. Twerking is not a skill. You don't need AI to learn how to twerk. You can do that on your own. But anyway, let me just stop. Let me be silly. Or let me stop being silly. All right. So the third fact about AI electricity consumption, and by the way, if you stick to the end of the video, I'm going to give you an investment that I'm making right now that will help to benefit, that will help my family make money from this AI electricity boom. And I'm going to share that with you in hopes that you'll feel free to consider that. Again, this is not investing advice. You should always do your own research, but this is something that I'm doing for my family. Number 3, growth in server demand. The number of AI servers shipped is expected to rise dramatically, with projections indicating that at least there will be a 10-fold increase in energy consumption by these servers between 2023 and 2026. In 2023 alone, NVIDIA shipped 100,000 AI servers, which consume 7.3 terawatts per year. That's a lot of energy. Let's keep going. Operational energy intensity. High-performance AI models like those used for large-scale language processing or generative tasks consume substantial amounts of energy per operation. For example, a single use of ChatGPT uses significantly more electricity than a typical Google search, and widespread usage could lead to substantial increases in power demand. It is estimated that worldwide AI-related electricity consumption could increase by 85 to 134 terawatt hours annually by 2027 based on projections by AI server production. This level of consumption will be on par with the annual electricity needs of countries such as the Netherlands, Argentina, or Sweden. So this is why Microsoft is looking into owning a nuclear power plant by itself, which is the craziest thing. I never ever thought Microsoft would be talking this way, but they're literally talking about nuclear power because nuclear power is, even though it's dangerous, it's very scary. I mean, we have nuclear power plants in my home state of Illinois. It's very efficient. You can do a whole lot more with nuclear power than you can with coal and all this other stuff that we use. And so we're going to be headed in a direction of nuclear power usage all throughout the world. And so here are a couple of ticker symbols. Pull out your ink pens. I'm about to give you the profit alert. Pull out your pen. I'm going to give you a couple of ticker symbols that I'm going to invest in that will prepare us for what I see as a transition in the way energy is used in the age of AI. You ready? All right. So the first one is the Global X Uranium ETF. That ticker symbol is URA. URA, Uniform Rico Antoinette. URA. Somebody type URA in the chat. URA. This, again, not investment advice. This is just what I'm going to be invested in myself. URA. The second is the VanEck Uranium and Nuclear ETF, and that ticker symbol is NLR. NLR. So type NLR in the chat for me so other people can see it, because even when I say NLR, 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 there's always somebody that comes along and says, what did he say? What was the ticker symbol again? What was it? Dr. What? Can you say it again? So please save me that stress, because y'all got to pray for me. We got the stock options summit this weekend. I got to make sure my brain's on full alert. So NLR and URA, those are the two ticker symbols that you can look into that will position you to benefit from this what is just an obvious boom in terms of the use of power and energy consumption as it relates to AI. I think this is going to lead to some kind of a weird shortage. I feel like at some point we're just not going to have enough for everybody, and it's going to kind of become this interesting phenomenon. And I'm really curious to see how that plays out. Okay. So, anyway, do me a favor. Please hit the thumbs up button, thumbs up, share, subscribe if you haven't done that yet. You're watching drboystv.com, the home for intelligent and serious Black people. So, if you are Black and you are serious about your future and you want to be smarter, this is the place for you. If you want to be ignorant, then you should go somewhere else because ignorance is all over the place. We don't need more of that. Also, I want to let you all know that I actually have a bundle with Dr. Claude Anderson. Dr. Claude Anderson wrote the book Powernomics. If you want to get copies of the book Powernomics, we actually have this cool Powernomics pack with Dr. Anderson and I, and you can get a copy at drboycebooks.com. Just go to drboycebooks.com, search for the word Powernomics, and you'll see all kinds of Powernomics options that are there. I just spoke to Dr. George C. Fraser, who is the networking king of America, and he's going to join us in the Black Business School. He's already agreed to this. I'm going to also speak at his Power Networking Conference. And these are the GOATs. These are the teachers. These are the men and the women that can teach us what we need to know as a community. And Dr. Fraser, one thing Dr. Fraser was talking to me about today, literally 10 minutes ago, is number one, we need to understand Powernomics principles or unity principles in order to be successful economically. And one other thing that he talked about is he said that there is an issue with Black economics in the sense that he said that the percentage of Black people that are married has dropped dramatically. It's dropping. It's going to keep dropping. And he said that it's very difficult to succeed financially when you don't have help. Basically, he said that if you looked at they looked at all the different ethnic groups in terms of income, Asians, whites, East Indians, etc., and went down the list, and Black people were at the bottom. African Americans were at the bottom in terms of income and also at the bottom in terms of marriage rate, right? So he said those two are connected, and I agree with him 100%. So what we were discussing is that if people choose not to be married, there should be some sort of scenario where you get help with your economics. And what a lot of people are doing is they're cohabitating. They're just living together and figuring out together.